to episode 16 of the Fee and Drew Show, where we talk about one marriage, 2 children, and 1 chocolate dog. I did it. I didn't say dead dog.
Very good.
Thank you.
You'd now said it.
No. Anyway, it's pretty good. How you going?
I'm very well, thank you.
What's making you very well?
That pink shirt you're wearing.
Is there a story behind the pink shirt? When we bought the pink shirt, we looked around. I'm a terrible shopper. You agree with that?
Yes.
Well, no, I'm not terrible. I just need to see every single option there is and then go back to the original one that I probably decided on about an hour ago. But I just need to know what's out there. Had trouble getting the perfect polo shirt.
So why were we getting a shirt? We were getting a shirt because we were going to go away on a super duper holiday with Mum to Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
And and we were flying business class.
Yeah, and
so I said, we actually need to probably wear something that's a bit nicer than our crappy T-shirts with stains on them.
Yeah, I needed a collared shirt. I didn't need a Bonds
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Those T-shirts.
Yeah. So
and for Lachlan as well.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that child.
Yes.
Anyway, we started the episode last week with oh my god, Lachlan, but
no, he's very good.
He's good. I saw this shirt and I went, oh, can you pull that off? That takes a strong personality to be able to pull that off. I think it's only the third.
I thought he could.
Yeah, it's only the 3rd time I've worn it.
Yeah. No,
so
it's very good.
I'm still not 100%.
And we were saying it's a bit warm, and I think it's because it's radiating heat.
Yeah. This is keeping us warm for sure. This is a winter shirt. Keep us warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I like it.
All right. Good.
So what's going to be on the show today, Hunty?
We're going to talk about your weekly celebration. That's a weekly feature. We love that one. I'm going to talk about dog diet and also about height. There's some stuff in there. Mm-hmm. You've got a section on.
In your opinion,
yeah.
I've got something to talk about today.
All right,
yeah,
good.
Interesting.
Gratitude, always got to have a touch point on gratitude. I'm going to give a promise to you, my promise to you this week.
Oh,
yeah.
That's nice. I like that. Well, I might not like it.
No, I think you'll appreciate it.
Okay, cool. Plans for the future.
Yeah, that's exciting.
So exciting.
And we will finish with a hot tip of the week. You need to hang around for this one. This will save your life, this tip. Like a genuine lifesaver.
I don't even know what that is. I'm quite excited. I'm going to stay if that's all right. I sound like play school. Yeah. I'm going to stay if that's all right.
All right. So this week we are celebrating, of course, my father's birthday.
Happy birthday,
John Boy, 81, hanging in there. Good on you. I'll give you a call later. Today is...
last week,
last
week when I mentioned it, yes. I wanted everyone to celebrate... Picnic
and National Landline Day today.
Yes, well, Landline Day is a bit weird. So we decided to go with picnics.
Yep.
So up here on the sunny coast at the moment where we live, it is not very sunny and it keeps raining sporadically, and not just raining a little bit, like a lot.
Winter is coming.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
So the picnic idea for us is not that great today.
No.
But we would love to see any photos of you guys doing picnics if you've done anything like that.
Absolutely.
And then...
Or celebrating your landline.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you've still... Actually, that would be really cool. If someone has still got a landline in their house, please take a photo of it and post it on our Facebook page or email it to us or...
Do they still work? Do you still have a... Do the dial ones still work?
Well, it's a landline, I guess.
I don't know, but it doesn't give out the sound for the... I don't know. That's
well, there you go. If any of you got a landline still, can you let us know if they still work?
Yeah.
Anyway.
What are we celebrating next weekend that we need to get ready for?
So next weekend is quite exciting because everybody should know the 17th of March is St. Patrick's Day. There we go. So everyone has to wear green next week. That's my thing. Next Sunday, I want everyone to be wearing an item of green clothing.
Now, here's the thing. Should you be celebrating it if you're not Irish?
Oh, who cares?
Oh, okay.
Everyone jumps in and celebrates everything these days.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's just one of those ones.
Well, it's Bez's birthday. Happy birthday, Bez, for next Sunday. I'll say it again next Sunday. Bez is like a very old friend of mine, and we used to call each other Bez and Baz.
Oh,
that's where Bez comes from.
I didn't hear the Baz.
When we were little.
I still need to apologise to Bez. I do it every time I think about it. I didn't thank you in the wedding speech for doing the reading. You know how you did the wedding speech? And you thank everyone.
So
thank.
18 years later.
No, I think I must have done it somewhere since. And I went, I didn't thank Bez for doing the reading.
We'll have to tell Bez to watch this so that she can actually see it.
Yeah. I think I may have prefaced saying there's so many thank yous. I'm sure I'm going to forget someone, but if I do forget you, you're probably not that important anyway.
So next Sunday is St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
So everyone has to wear some green at some stage next week. And if you're happy to take a photo of yourself wearing a green item, then pop it up and let us know.
Yep.
And then the other thing that is celebrated next Sunday is National Corn Dog Day.
Corn dog.
A corn dog.
Have you ever had one?
No.
Do you know what one is?
They look gross. They're a hot dog on a stick with...
Battered?
No, but it's like a... They call it corn dog because of the corn dog bread that they put over the top of it in the States.
Yeah, like a corn
and
batter.
then they dip it in tomato ketchup, tomato sauce, and it doesn't look good. But I am always happy to try things.
Okay.
So if we can find a corn dog,
Yep.
we might actually try one.
No, I won't. You can. I'm not doing it. No.
Actually, I'm going to see if I can find a corn dog, and we'll do it. We'll do it on here next Sunday. And see if we can make him taste it.
I used to eat.
Sorry, all Americans, you're probably going, no, corn dog, awesome. And we're like, well, I don't know. You need to prove that to us.
I used to eat an AFL approved hot dog.
Yeah.
And I used to eat them quite a lot. But then there was just, I don't know when the moment was in my life that I realised that it was just toenails and snouts. And I can't eat them anymore. And I see Lachlan eat them. And I go, oh, I can't eat a
I love a hot dog.
I can't eat a cocktail Frankfurt anymore.
Oh, I don't worry.
No, that's not true. I eat them at the cricket, actually.
Yeah, and then also, what about fried Mars bars then?
Well, no, yeah, I thought of that. But I also thought, what's the difference between a corn dog and a battered salve?
What's a battered salve?
Salve, yeah. So that's from a fish and chip shop. And
what does that mean?
It's a battered salve. I don't know what a battered...
What's a salve?
I don't know. I think it's a battered hot dog.
What?
I've never ordered a battered salve, but...
How do you even know that language then?
Yeah.
You've never ordered one.
But you had a potato cake or a potato scallop, depending on which state you live in, but there's a battered salve.
Has anyone ever had what
battered,
is it?
A battered salve.
Let us know and tell us what it tastes like.
That's a chore for us next week. There we go.
That's hard. So next weekend, St. Patrick's Day and National Corn Dog Day.
There we go.
There we go.
All right,
next. Dog diet.
Yeah, while we're talking on food, dog diet. The dog's been on a diet.
He looks good. He's lost weight.
Yeah.
We've all been on diets, actually.
But do you know what?
We're all looking better.
I'm still struggling a little bit.
That word diet's horrible. Let's just say we've been watching what we're eating.
Everyone's on a diet. It just depends on what your diet is. But I was wondering...
That's so true.
Whether...
I'm going on a chocolate and wine diet soon.
Yeah. Everyone is on... Your diet is what you eat.
I know.
So everyone's on a diet.
But I'm saying that's really good.
I was wondering whether I should go on the dog diet. The thing that's worked with the dog diet is...
halving his food.
Just halving his food and having portions. So I'm wondering if I should just portion my food at the start of the day and that's it. Bags of food. And the only extras I'm allowed are broccoli stalks and carrots.
That's why those Jenny Craigs and that sort of stuff are really successful, because it comes pre-packed with the right amount of calories in there for you and you just eat that bag every day. They're very clever.
Jenny Craig and what's the other one?
I don't know.
Whatever it's called. They're just dog diets. Is it? The branding's not so good, is it? Hey, come on our dog diet.
Hey, bitch. Come over here. Well, that's a female dog.
Yeah, yes.
I'm saying.
It is.
You're saying a dog diet.
That's
so I'm
right.
like, hey, bitch, come over here and eat this.
I don't have to put the explicit on this episode just yet. For the bitch, that's okay.
Well, it's true.
It's true.
I'm not swearing.
No.
Lady dog is a bitch. It's quite fun saying
it is. Can I say it?
Yeah.
Bitch. Come here, bitch. Can't say that to Harry because he's not a bitch. Lost it now. Right. He needs a weigh in down at the vets. They said...
Yeah, I think he's starting to look a little bit skinny.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll weigh him, see what happens. Yeah. But that's the thing. If you've got a Labrador as well and they're a bit heavy, just feed them less. Just bags of dry food.
Carrots are good.
Carrots.
They think carrots are something like a treat. I give him a carrot and he sits down and he goes, oh, this is awesome. I'm getting some food. Yeah. And they're not really putting any calories on.
Bit of dog chat today because he's still pretty new to the listeners.
And we love
dead
him.
Dog. He's also a fan of toilet rolls as well. So
oh, yes.
That's his habit.
Yeah. Not with the toilet paper on. Once the toilet paper's off, the toilet roll itself that's left, he loves it. He gets so excited. He goes into the bathroom and he finds it and then he runs out, running around the house.
It's a breakfast dessert. And if he doesn't get them, you say, hey, dudes, can you...
We'd look a bit mental running around the household together. Doing roll.
Yeah, she's off on one. She liked that.
I'm going to cry. Funny.
Oh, my goodness. All
right. Control.
Moving on. Getting a bit loose here. All right. You want to do in your opinion or...
Right. Well, it's actually dog related.
Here we go. Dog chat today.
Flow. Okay. So this week, because you never listen to the news, this week that Virgin announced that they have put it to the aviation body that they want to allow small pets on the plane.
That's
so
great.
small dogs and cats, but you'll be under 3 kilos.
Right.
right? So I want to know what your opinion is
Yep.
of flying. And now, hang on, there's some rules.
Yeah, I was going to say the rules.
They've got to be in a
Cage.
like a cage.
Yep.
And the cage, they've got to be small enough. The cage has got to fit underneath the seat in front of you, near your feet, and they're not allowed to be removed at all during the flight.
Can you put them in the overhead?
No.
Shut them in? No. Okay.
No. They have to be down there.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to remove them at all.
Yeah.
So I want to know what your opinion is, because I've definitely got an opinion on this.
Okay.
But I want to know what
I
your
have one
opinion.
clarifying question. Do you have to have a need for the animal, or it's just your pet?
No. This is excluding
Your care animals.
Care animals are flight on a different thing. That's completely
Can I
different.
ask you a question? If you've got a care animal and they're big, are they allowed to sit in the seat beside you?
Yes, they are.
Really?
Oh no, they have to sit at your feet.
Right.
Yeah, they
40
still have to
kilo
sit.
Labrador? There's an angle here.
Yeah, but can you imagine? You make me laugh so much today. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Anyway, what do you think of the under 3 kilo dog or cat being on the plane?
I think it's great, so long as I still don't have to keep my baggage weight under 7 kilos. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you think that 3 kilos has to be part of the 7 kilos?
I do get. No, I'm just having a little bit of a rant about the 7 kilos when.
So this has nothing to do with your opinion about the dog.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, do it. That's awesome. Take your dog, take your cat. It fits underneath. Why not?
Oh my God. I just think it's an absolute nightmare. I'm just going to say it. People that own animals that small, apart from cat lovers, are freaking nightmares. They are. I don't care. I'm sorry.
We may
you think
lose
about
a fair
people,
bit of our viewership
I don't
there.
care.
Yeah.
Can you imagine they put their little tiny precious little yappy thing?
You are going to make it explicit. You're about to.
That yaps, and we see them all the time. They're horrible dogs. And then they go, oh, he's a little bit stressed. I think I better bring him out. We'll have cats and dogs leaping around the plane. They'll be peeing and pooing in their thing.
Yep.
Because you can't stop that happening. How are you going to stop that happening?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
So you get this stressed out little dog that's going, oh my God, what am I doing on this thing? I've never been on anything like it before. The owner freaking out, going, oh my God, I think my dog's really stressed. It keeps peeing everywhere. And we're having to sit there and cope with the smell, the wee, the yapping, barking.
Yeah.
No, it's a nightmare.
Okay.
My dog would be better on the plane. 40 kilo dog, chocolate lab, sitting on the plane would be calmer than a tiny little shih tzu.
Wow. I'm feeling some judgment against small dog owners.
That's
there we go.
Maybe because one attacked George.
Now we're down to the root of it. So it's going, I'm...
No, but also, have you seen, you never watch them, but on the TikToks and everything like that too, these women that walk around with them in their handbags, and then if you go to pat them or anything, the dog nearly rips people's hands off, and they go, "Oh, he's just really cute," and you're like, "No, he's not.
Don't like that.
He's a horrible dog.
Okay,
terrible. No, bad idea."
All right, I've been convinced otherwise. Actually, I'm trying to
imagine the smell of wee and poo, and then they were talking about the allergies. No, because we all breathe the same circle of air, and they're saying if you've got asthmatics on there and stuff like that, they're then breathing in the allergens from, and they're saying no, but we'll only have certain seats dedicated to them. So we're
the dirty seats, the dirty dog seats.
We're chucking them down the back of the plane.
Yeah, with the smokers.
Yeah. I don't know. Wow. I think it's all a bit weird.
There we go. It's going to cause a furore. There is going to be...
I'm not going to fly Virgin if they have the dogs on there.
Really?
I reckon there'd have to be specific dog flights that they'd have to let people know. No, but for allergy reasons.
Yeah, sure.
And then what you do is and make them at 5:30 a.m. and 10 p.m. at night. So if they really want to take their pets on the plane, they have to just fly at the shit times.
Okay, I'm really surprised you've got some really strong opinions about this.
There you go.
That's good. Will it increase our airfares because there's more cleaning for the plane, defumigating?
Oh yeah, I wonder. Well, then they should have
then
to pay
if it's
more
increasing,
tickets.
if it's increasing the tickets, you're gone. Leave your dog at home. Yeah.
There you go.
Here we go.
Whew. Bring it back down because now we're talking about gratitude.
There's some energy in there. No, I want to talk about height. Little conversation
sorry.
about height.
Wait.
Yeah.
Height.
You said to me yesterday.
I think you're getting smaller.
You're getting smaller.
I think you are.
And then, jeez. And anyway, it got me thinking.
We do get smaller though. No, but as you get older, you get smaller.
I said that it's an optical illusion because I'm doing upper body weights. Haven't done that for a while, so I'm actually getting wider. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting buff, and I think it's an optical.
And he pulls that face. It looks like he's constipated.
I think it's an optical illusion that I'm actually getting wider.
That's why he sat on a chair and put me on a shorter chair today, so
What?
he looks taller.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just forward a little bit more. I didn't but it just made me think. I didn't realise I was short until I was 18 years of age. And
But you're not short.
Well, I thought...
you're shorter than the average man.
I thought I was average height. And then Anne Hart,
5'10".
when I was in first year uni, she went, yeah. And
Hart.
I don't know how that came up. She might have just said straight out, you're short. And I went, hang on. No, I'm not short. I'm average height. And everyone and then there was about 4 people at the table. I'll never forget it. They went, no, you're short. You're not average height. I went, bollocks. And I looked it up. I was 2 inches short of average height. Yeah. 5'10" for men. I'm 5'8". So I didn't. But that's the thing, is I didn't know I was short until someone else told me that I was short. So you can create your own story and just do what you want to do.
And who cares, really?
And who cares?
I still married you.
And then I had to look up and I went, am I allowed to be getting shorter by 50?
Yep.
Well, anyway, you can lose an inch of size over your life.
Yeah.
But if it's any more than an inch, apparently it's a serious medical condition. You've got to go and have
shrinkage.
a look. Called shrinkage.
Google that.
Google that, shrinkage.
Google that.
Yeah. Yeah, get some prescription drugs for non-shrinkage.
Yeah. Non-prescription drugs, you mean?
There are.
No, there'd be heaps out there.
I'd have to put it... No, it's all right. I was about to be rude. I'm not going to. For non-shrinkage drugs.
I'm doing the rude part today.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. All right. We're banging into gratitude already.
Okay, so I'll be calm now.
All right. Have you got gratitude? I got gratitude.
You go.
All right. I was thinking, I was travelling this week and I was up in the country and I missed my family when I'm in the country and I had to think about you and I'm very grateful for having you in my life. Yeah.
Think that. No. I feel like there's a but.
No, there's not.
Oh.
No, there isn't.
That's very good.
No. I'm so grateful that we are doing this adventure of life together because it's
not.
Like I said at our wedding, in the wedding speech, I was thinking about that too. I said, when you're around, life is rich and full, and it is. And I thought about our future and I went, it's exciting and compelling, and it still is.
I know.
But we're like 18 years in, and you go through life and you have the odd detour and you have the odd recorrection or whatever, but we're still so well aligned, I reckon.
Yeah.
And that's exciting, and I'm so happy to have this experience of life with you because it would be very different otherwise.
Thanks.
So I'm grateful for having you as my wife.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
That's lovely.
All right. Did I just renew my vows there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that you need to do with that is take me on a proper honeymoon.
We've had this conversation on the podcast before.
I know.
There were reasons for that.
Every so often I'll still chuck it in there. It's a bit like Coldplay never came to my 50th birthday ever.
Yeah. Couldn't swing that one. It was COVID. It was on otherwise.
Yeah. So there's a couple of things that we need to fix up.
All right, I'll write that down for next week as well. You know.
But thank you. That's very lovely.
You're welcome.
Gratitude. What am I grateful for this week? Again, community, friendships, all that sort of stuff, because I've been looking online again with my beautiful friend Lisa and her tragedy. So basically what happened, and I can talk about it quite freely because Lisa's speaking about it all the time, is her daughter lives over in WA, in Kalgoorlie. Kalgoorlie's WA, isn't it?
Yep.
How bad's that, not knowing that? And her daughter was driving a month ago and had her twin girls in the car, and she veered off the road and hit a tree, and her daughters died in the accident. So 2 7-year-old angels.
Yeah, we did that last week.
Yep. And anyway, so the community's really got behind them, and there's been these bake fests and all this sort of stuff, and I just love seeing that. Like gratitude for good energy, because I'm a very good energy person, and I think that's just such beautiful energy. Like, you're never going to heal those wounds, but just by doing that and coming together, and and they've been donating this little husband and wife that haven't got children themselves yet. They're only very young. They bake these cakes and make coffees, and every second cake that they sell, they give that money and put it in a charity box because they're going to give it to the daughter to help her through.
Pretty good.
Lovely. Yeah.
You maybe think I do actually have another item on the list today when you said community. Local elections next week. No one's got my vote yet. If you're running for council, you've got 1 week to give me a decent fridge magnet. That's the deal. That's the maker or the breaker for me.
That's the deal breaker for you.
I got one time that it's a fridge magnet that had a shopping list tear off. You could write your shopping list on it. It was the perfect piece of paper to go to the shops with your shopping list. You got a week. Give me one of those. You've got my vote. All right. Last rush. Give me a decent fridge magnet with a shopping list on it. I'm all yours. Have you ever campaigned for anything? Have you ever run for anything? No. I
was just popular.
Oh, there we go.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I was never that
popular. I was liked. I was also wondering, do people that run for council, do they come from a place of service? Do they really want to make a difference, or do they just want to be the popular kid?
No, I think there's quite a lot of them when I've been listening to that, because I listen to the ABC all the time driving around. And no, I've heard them, and some of them, like there are some of them that you sort of go, that's probably a bit, look at me. But others of them, they're like putting back into the community, and they've worked in the community for a long time to get to this stage quietly behind the scenes.
Donald Trump comes from a place of service.
So Donald Trump is
Hitler?
Not going for...
Come from a place of service?
But, well, in their eyes, they are.
Service themselves.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Is that how you do it? You just go, yeah, I'm coming from a place of service. Well, I'm serving myself and...
No, but they are. Like Donald Trump's servicing, you know, the white people of America that like guns.
Yeah, he's looking after them pretty well.
Looking after them.
Yeah, all right. We've lost another half of our viewership.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
And, you know, and Hitler, which we don't like talking about because he's just a bad dude, but he thought he was doing...
He was coming from a place of service. He thought he was doing the right thing.
You know, by eliminating everybody else on the planet,
yep,
apart from his blonde-haired, blue-eyed people, that then the world would be perfect.
Yeah. It comes back to last week is you just got your story, and your story is your story, isn't it? No truth.
No.
Anyway, give me a fridge magnet, you'll get my vote. That's it. My promise to you...
Well, no, you won't. Because if it was someone like either of those two people we just discussed...
I don't know. It's a pretty good fridge magnet.
I think I'd be pretty cross if you did that.
My promise to you is I'm going to make more of an effort to not look over the top of my glasses if they fall down my nose. I realise it makes me look aged.
It makes you look like your father.
Yeah.
No offence, John.
Happy birthday.
You're 81 today.
But actually, no one wants to look like their parents.
No.
Like, I know our boys do not want to look like their parents. Ollie was freaking out at being 21 in 3 years.
Yeah.
Losing his mind.
Yeah. He's going, I can't believe I'm going to be 21.
Yeah.
It's so old.
Yeah. That's my promise to you, is I will not look over the top of my glasses at you. It's a bit scary, isn't it?
That's really good. Right.
Yep.
Plans for the future.
Plans for the future. Yeah.
So, with your beautiful segue almost about saying you're grateful for us being together still.
Yes.
It goes so well with our plans for the future.
Bring it.
Doesn't it?
Sure does.
Because our plans, and I did mention this a little bit last week, because I spoke about, we've got some friends that their plans are to build beautiful houses, and our plans are to travel and all that sort of stuff. And it's just exciting because what we've decided that with this podcast, we're going to include this podcast a little bit with our plans for the future.
Yep.
So we're going to actually put some adventures that we've already been on. We're going to put some tips and tricks and stuff like that up there as well. That is going to maybe let people go, oh, I'd like to go there, and ask how they did that, because we've done it backpacking.
Yep.
We've done it wealthy style.
Yep.
We've done it healthy style.
Yep.
We've done it... backpacking.
There'll be another style.
There'll be another style. But anyway, we're going to share stuff with you on here about that, because you've been watching other people that are in our age group going, what do we do with our lives once the children go away? And Drew and I are very aligned with this. We are health-wise, touch wood, we're all good. We're going exploring. We're going to all the places that we have wanted to be, and we're going to take the GoPro with us, and we're going to take the podcast with us, and we're going to share all those adventures with you.
I'm not spending another 12 years working until I can reach my pension age.
No way.
So we're just going to broaden the channel a little bit, not just only two talking heads talking about it. We're going to show you some of the stuff too, and then we'll just, we'll broaden it out a bit and see if we can give you some value other than light entertainment, which we believe this is.
Yes.
We'll give maybe a little bit of help, advice.
Yes, and if you've
services.
got questions,
stuff you want.
If you want
to know how well we're going and how awesome we are and how we're doing it.
No, I was going to say, if you've got questions about places that you would like to go to but you're unsure about how to do it, ask, because he spreadsheets everything. And there'd probably be a spreadsheet somewhere that we could send to you.
Oh, there'll be a link. There'll be plenty of spreadsheet links below that you can access.
So that's our plan for the future.
We'll end up getting merchandise. We'll have Go Get a Dog t-shirts, the whole lot.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because we'll be really famous.
Yeah, that's it. Get on board.
B and Drew.
Right, hot tip of the week. This one will save your life.
I want to know what this is. I'm leaning in.
If you ever find yourself in a hedge maze, do we have to explain what a hedge maze is? A maze made out of hedge. Do you know, like a maze? Any kind of maze. Could be concrete maze.
Could be any maze.
If you find yourself lost in a maze and the sun's going down and you hear over the PA speaker saying, everyone needs to get out of the maze now. The sun is setting. The bears are coming in. and you get a bit panicked and you can't get out and you fear that you're going to end up dying in the maze and having crows peck at your eyes because you've got lost and
make sure you close your eyes.
You're stuck in there for days. I've got a tip that will help you save your life. Put your left hand on the left wall and follow it around. Keep following and keep following.
And you'll hit the dead ends. It doesn't matter.
Just follow
Just
it.
keep following. Keep that left hand on the wall.
Keep walking around. You may go through every nook and cranny of the maze, but you'll end up coming out. Or put your right hand on the right wall. Same thing. Follow it round.
And then we had a young friend of Ollie's over here who he just brought a maze up on his phone.
He did.
And he went, that can't be right. That can't be right. And he did. And he put his finger on the left-hand side of the maze and he followed it around and just did it. And he goes, that's right, it worked.
Yep. And I said, you need to believe everything I say from now on. I know a lot. If you find yourself lost in a hedge maze, this is the way to save your life. Any maze. Any maze. Left hand on the left wall, right hand on the right wall.
Or just yell.
Follow it all the way around.
Help!
And you're good.
Just yell. Help! I can't stop.
Does it never work? I remember being on, and you try and look up and over. You can't get enough perspective to.
I don't think they build them high enough, so you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. There you go.
There you go. That's this show's week.
So that's
this
a wrap up
for this show.
That's a wrap up for this week. We hope that it was a little bit more structured, a little bit more entertaining for you. We thought we brought some really good opinions. I'd love to know your opinions on the dog situation and flying. When they said under 3 kilos, I was a bit bummed because I've got a 32 kilo dog that I'd like to take on the plane.
Is he 32?
Well, he's lost so much weight.
We'll weigh him. We'll tell you what weight he is.
So I was a little bit disappointed.
Yeah,
but you tell me what your views are on it too and see if any of the points that I highlighted maybe made you go, oh yeah, that's quite true. And for all the people out there that say that they haven't got yappy dogs, prove it to me.
You're hating on the small dogs.
Prove it to me.
Yeah, it's because
I've never not met a little dog.
Because a small dog had a go at her dog.
Yappy.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Let's wrap it up.
All right.
One life.
2 big dreamers.
Go get
a dog.
Big dog, not a small yappy one.
No, don't get yappy ones.